Welcome back, everyone. I wanted to make a video today because I finally got my pre-order copy of Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. It's right in here. I did buy the pre-order from Café con Libros. I wanted to support them as a small bookstore that's owned by women of color. And also with this pre-order, you got a special art. So let's open it together. So pretty. Oh my gosh, look at it. So cute. Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking good. I love this artist. That's why I pre-ordered it from them. I love this artist. I've been following her work and her art for like ever. Nicole Kobe, love her work, so shout out to her. So glad I got this. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad I got my hands on it. I absolutely adore it. Oh, and it also has the artwork in here too, but it's a black. She signed it. I didn't know I was getting a signed copy. Usually I get my signed copies from page 158, but I didn't know it. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, and the artwork is also in this book too, but it's in black and white. That is so beautiful. Oh, I love this for me. And as always, in this series, at the end of this series, the Skyland series, each book has a recipe that you can follow, which I love because I love to eat. Oh, this one has the brown batter dip recipe. Ooh, hash brown casserole. Sweet potato pecan pie recipe. White Cadillac cocktail. Aunt Evelyn's chow chow. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Let's rewind back and let's talk about the Skyland series. So Yasmin and Josiah are a couple where they were married before, but because they've dealt with 2 losses in the family, it has caused their marriage to fall apart, and they've decided to file for divorce. Going through something like that is pretty hard, but they've managed to find a way to co-parent and to run their business, which is a restaurant, together. But in the midst of them co-parenting as well as running a business together, they seem to find ways to come back to each other. Is it really over? Can they come back together? That's what Before I Let Go is all about. In this book, the first book, we all see the introduction of Soledad and Hendrix, which are her homegirls. We get to see them try to help her out and navigate what she should do in order for her to get back with her husband. Turned ex-husband. Turned husband? Before I Let Go is a really good start to the series, and I of course rated it a 5 stars. It was really good. It's captivating. I felt like it was a good introduction into that world, that Skyland series. If you're somebody who's experienced loss while also being in a marriage and seeing that take a toll in your marriage, I think it's a story that you can definitely relate to. The second book in the series that we have is This Could Be Us. And Soledad has 3 amazing children with her husband, and you think that she has it all and everything is great. She's a stay-at-home mom, and she's always supported her husband throughout his career and everything that he wanted to achieve in his career, until we find out that her husband has been stealing from the company as well as having an affair, and he's gonna go away for a long time. When I tell you trifling. Soledad is at the brink of losing everything because of the consequences of her husband's action. In the midst of her trying to keep a roof over her and her girls' head, as well as figure out how she's gonna enter the job market after being out for so long, being a stay-at-home mom, she finds that Judah, the person who put her husband behind the bars and discovered what he was doing, is someone who's willing to help her. There may be a little spark that kindles between the 2 of them. Definitely an underdog story. I love. I will always root for an underdog story, and I think this was a great underdog story to see come forth because Soledad is definitely an example of what happens when you've put you've invested so much into your family, and now you've been caught off guard and having to start all over again. I think that is a very interesting journey to read. I loved how it's not just a love story between her and Judah, but it's also a love story of rediscovering herself and finding herself in a moment like this where she's having to figure out who she is. 5 stars. I'm a little biased. I think I'm going to be giving, I think I give Kennedy Ryan's books all 5 stars because she's a 5-star author. Can't Get Enough tells the story of Hendrix. We have Hendrix, who doesn't have any kids, doesn't want any kids. She's never thought of herself actually settling down and getting married. She's okay with being the rich auntie who is there whenever anybody needs her, and she's able to take care of herself. She's worked hard. She's at a very poignant time in her career. But everything that glitters isn't gold, because she is someone's daughter. She does have a mom who is ill, who is at the early stages of her medical condition. And she's been tasked with having to take care of her mom. She's has that responsibility. It just goes to show that sometimes being responsible for someone else, it's not always just children. Sometimes it's also the parents, it's your elderly parents that you have to step in and take care of as well. One fateful night, she meets Maverick. He is a mogul, just sold his app for top dollars, and he's philanthropic. Maverick and Hendrix bond over the fact that they have taken on the responsibility of taking care of someone they care for. In Maverick's case, he's had to witness his mom take care of her father, which is his granddad. And after his passing, he loses her too, all of a sudden, due to an aneurysm. So while Hendrix is experiencing having to have the responsibility of taking care of her mother, Maverick has stepped in to try to help her and guide her through the process and being a lending hand. Through this, they bond and they grew closer. Everything isn't as easy as they thought it would be. Now she's second guessing on whether she would want to settle down with someone after all in life and go through life with one person only. I love the whole series because it does show the power of having the right people as friends who can be there for you when you're going through troubling times. It doesn't matter if you're going through a divorce. It doesn't matter if you're going through a really difficult time of having to deal with and cope with losses or having to take care of your parents. It is a good message in trying to show what it looks like when you have a stable support system, support group of friends behind you. It feels like you can conquer anything. The Skyland series is definitely one of Kennedy Ryan's best works of art. I would welcome you all to give it a shot, give it a read. You won't be disappointed. It's packed with, all 3 books are packed with raw emotions that help you feel and relate to these characters. And that's something that Kennedy Ryan has always been able to pull off. It's very difficult for an author to pull you in through her words and make you feel these emotions through the eyes of the characters. If you like this video, comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know down below if you've read these books and which one was your favorite. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.